All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a Friday. It is a Friday. I apologize for not being around. I felt a little under the weather. Hey, Wade. Okay, it's good to see you. Hey, Ken. Hey, Face. I hear that Star Citizen has had a little bit of a time since I've been gone. Hey, Smools. Yeah. I hear they had a nice little stream the other day and talked about how everything sucks and they're working on fixing it. That's nice. That's nice. Ooh, Disco, good luck at work. And that bad, Wade. It's weird. Hold on, why am I under? Aha! Wait, what kind of armor are we talking here? It's free armor. Oh, I have committed a bad. Oh, I've committed a bad. How do I? Ah, okay. Okay. You know what? That one's on me. That one's on me. I just wanted a cute top. That's it. I just wanted a free cute top. I didn't mean to. Ah, that's on me. You know, like you wake up and someone just leaves a Q-top in your bed, and you think, you know what, I can use that. That can be utilized. And suddenly you're just this disembodied specter. You know what, Blighty? You might be right, but by golly, I'm not going anywhere, am I? I'm just pressed up against something. Okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just log out and try again. Or maybe if I dumped this. Okay, these look like beds. These look like habs. If we look at this, a series of habs that go out to a hallway. Maybe I can get into it. Yeah, I think I'll just log out and log back in because I enjoy my clothes too much. But I have an idea. Oh, this is a bad idea. Yeah, okay, you know what? No top is worth this much trouble. No top is worth this much trouble. So we'll just relog because, like I said, I enjoy what I am wearing. Nice way to start the day. Hey, Raymond. Buddy, I'm sorry we've been playing phone tag. Hey, Mabuto. Also, Super, Pete, Blighty, it's good to see you guys. You too, Motherfig. And I'm sorry I was not around the last couple of days. Not been feeling super great. Although, I will say Wednesday night, I did complete... Or was it Tuesday night? It may have been Tuesday night. I did complete Phase 2 of Save Stanton. I even unmelted my Carrick. So I could go look at that purple paint job. And you know what I never did? I never got around to looking at it with you guys. So I loaded up the purple paint job on it. Brought it to... Hold on. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. Come here, you. You know, we'll just back out of the bed. There we go. There we go. Hey, biker. And now I'm a Butsu. I just think it's... You know, some days are worse than others. Oh, Kai, I'm sorry to hear it. What you got going on? Oh, Temple, it's your birthday. Oh, buddy. You know what we gotta do on a birthday. I'm gonna wait till I get my ship, but... Yes, Raymond. Meds have been taken. But no, like I got my Carrick all purpled up so I could show you guys. And then I did a dumb thing. Did you know that if you have a nameable ship and you rename that ship, it resets everything on that ship, including where it is. I found that out. I found that out the hard way. So now we're gonna have to go all the way back to Area 18. And, so we can look at this purple on this ship. I gotta figure out which one of these is actually my Carrick, because there's a chance there's cargo on it. No cargo. Okay. We'll just fly it back empty. How about that? Okay, I don't think I've had that yet. I've just... Ugh.
What's your status?
I've just had sludge. Like, I felt like sludge is in my bones.
How's it going?
Hey, too fast. Oh, Raymond, phone tag is just a term here for when people keep missing each other. Like, you call me, and I miss your call, then I call you, and it just keeps repeating. It's not a great one-for-one, you know, term for everything, but... Pete, I don't think so. Everything should still be... Everything should be the way it was. What's it doing? Kai, I heard about that. Ooh, I heard about that. All these schools that, are having to close because the kids are too sick. I mean, Pete, let me take a look. Let me just log into the stream thing right quick, but I haven't changed anything. I've been too lazy. Yeah, I think everything's still the same. Huh. Yeah, it should all still be the same. Well, Pete, I would say that sounds like suddenly, not only do you get to keep your money, but that could be a burrito or a quesadilla. You know, why spend money on me when you could spend money on you? Today sounds like an excellent quesadilla day for Pete Walsh. Although a new phone might do it. I recently made the jump to Windows 11 last night, and the transition itself was actually a lot smoother than anticipated. A lot smoother than previous Windows updates that I have done. But boy, oh boy, does it get into a tizzy over the silliest of things. I don't know why it thinks Star Citizen needs my location. But it's like, Star Citizen needs to know your location. And it's like, Star Citizen has my location. It's in my billing address book. Oh man, a calzone. Motherfig, you know how long it's been since I've had a calzone? You know, my character is a little thirsty. I guess we could visit the hospital. Now, before I forget, for those who may have just joined recently, today, out of all days, is Timble's birthday. And do you know what we do when it's somebody's birthday? So this is your chance to join in, if you know the words, or, you know, your chance to also mute the stream if you don't enjoy the sound of me searching in the desert for 40 years trying to find the note that I'm looking for. So, without further ado, this one goes out to Timble on his most glorious of birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Timble. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Timble. Oh, Pete, I want to. I feel like my voice is just a little craggly right now to really do the Marilyn Monroe style. Tell you what, Timble, if you don't like that one, give me a little bit. Let me get my throat warmed up and whatnot. We can try that Marilyn Monroe version. But happy birthday, Timble. Oh, Russell, I unlocked the paints. The painty paints. The, you know, what do you call them? The Headhunters paints. So, we're gonna go see what they look like. I had them on so I could just show you guys, but unfortunately, they poof when I renamed the ship. Because it turns out renaming a ship resets everything on it, and I did not know that. Because I have not had a nameable ship for so long. I mean, there's no cargo on here. That's right, Christian. Every day being my birthday. Oh yeah, Raymond, I will. You just got to catch me on a day that I've had time to warm up and, you know, get the vocal cords warmed up. I gotta go sing some other stuff. Well, Smools, apparently the Hammerhead paint was not in those paint packs because I got the paint pack. And that paint might be coming later. Now, Christian, that is true. We might get a working game. And also, Taryn, I do apologize. It is good to see you. The verse seems to be working for me. Oh, Smools, I think... Man, buddy, I think you can still. I think you'll have to do phase 1 and 2. And phase 1 is still up. The only thing that I think is phase specific is that SMG and the oh, let me log into my account. What was the save Stanton rewards? I feel like it was did it very early, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah. So the save Stanton was the Ardor rewards. I believe the paint jobs are just for Fight for Pyro, and you can do both of those right now. What? Save Stanton and Fight for Pyro? That is lame. That is so... Wow. Okay, well now I see why people are all up in arms, because... Wow. Hold on. Why would headhunters give you paints if you fought to save Stanton? But, whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Oh, Taryn, I am sorry, man. What happened with it? And also, Pete, tell us about this new phone. I might upgrade. I've been sitting on this $100 Motorola phone for like 2 years now, and it's been pretty good, you know, for $100. Except that it struggles to have Google Maps open and Spotify open at the same time. Hey, Simple. Oh, not much. Just recovering from a bit of a weak spell that I had over the last couple of days. There we go. The dulcet, soft tones of Raymond. Oh, I see. An Apple kind of person. I know this is probably going to be like a biased question. I don't feel like that's the right term, but how do you feel about old Apple? Like, I've always been Android, and even then I was very reluctant to upgrade. My God, 7 to 15. But there were a few extra features that were nice to get. Oh, I mean, very expensive, but you know, the phone has kind of replaced the personal computer for a lot of people. You know, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But we have no cargo aboard. And, you know, maybe... Oh, someone's already ransacked that. Ooh, yeah, now that Polaris has been hit. Good thing we're empty. Yeah, see, Kai, that's the thing that I've noticed. There's a lot of stuff that, like, makes it really difficult to swap ecosystems. So, realistically, I'm probably never going to change from Android to iPhone just because, you know, I've got so much stuff set over here. But I like to know what's going on. Ah, that's fair, Pete. I usually just buy my phones outright. Which, you know, admittedly, very rarely do I have the latest and greatest, but as long as I can look up things on Wikipedia to prove that I'm right in an argument, or, you know, have my maps, I'm usually pretty good. Hey, Betty. Like, I had an Asus phone and I loved it, but one day out of the blue, AT&T dropped coverage for it. Like, I literally could not make calls or get service. They just stopped supporting Asus phones. So it's like, basically, if you don't have the big four of Android phones in the US, you can't really utilize a phone, which kind of ruins the whole point of Android. Yeah, see, Smooth, that's fair. I think the last time that I had a Samsung, it was a Note 2. Probably Pete. I mean, I'll just keep my rinky-dink Moto. So, Benny, it is possible to choose box sizes. Oh, I guess I could get out of scan mode, couldn't I? It is entirely possible to choose box sizes. What are you shipping in? Oh, hey, look, it's Wade. Wait, are we gonna meet each other? Or are you coming or going? Like, I really do miss having an Asus phone. Battery didn't last particularly long in it, but man, oh man. Excellent features. Had a built-in FM radio, not an app, an actual physical FM radio. So if anything really bad ever happened, I always had an FM radio in my pocket. Now, I used it all of twice, and that was, you know, to test it to make sure that it worked. But, you know, auxiliary jack still. And it was small. I like a smaller phone. Phones these days are massive. Like, I can't reach all the way across the phone with my thumb. And the Asus Zen phones were actually pretty petite. Yeah, Coconut, I loved it, dude. It's just the battery went out, and, you know, replacing the battery is just so expensive these days. Yeah, see, Simple, I use mine a lot, but at the same time, I do a lot of reading on my phone. And not like book reading, but like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I spend a very unhealthy amount on TF Wiki just reading about random Transformers. Yeah, so Banny, certain depending on where you go, you will have restrictions on the sizes, but you should be able to buy anywhere from 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 up to 32. Now, if you're going to outposts, you're probably going to be limited to 16s or sometimes even 8s. But stations, most stations are going to give you 16 to 24 to 32s. Oh, dude, Smalls, I get that. I don't know if you remember when 3.0 came out, but 3.0 was the most desperate that I have ever felt about Star Citizen. Like, I'm not touching it for weeks at a time. Oh, what is that game up to? And they did turn it around, but 3.0 was shaky ground. And I feel like to get 4.0 out the door, they've kind of had to return to some of that shaky ground. Now, Banny, not for missions. With missions, you get what you get. Hey, Luna. Yeah, I'm sorry I was gone. I did not feel particularly well over the last couple of days. And also a lot of sleep issues compounding with that. I was up until I think 6 this morning. Now, granted, part of that was my fault because I was up till 2 making spaghetti. And I decided to freestyle it a little bit and spend some extra time. Because I'm not a chef. I'm not a chef. I need you guys to know that. I didn't make my first grilled cheese until after I'd voted in an election. Sorry, we're gonna investigate if there's cargo on this Polaris. Hey, Wade. I feel like I have been quantumed. No? Okay. Just laggy. No interdictions, huh? There you go, Smools. That's what they do. Oh, yeah, they've been hit too already. Well, you know, there's a good chance that, got a shark on my backside, but they're already full. Man, Dragnos, I plan on it. I know the 9th is the 1-year anniversary of Helldivers, which I did log in briefly and pick up a few things from that new war bond and found a shovel. I'm a big fan of that shovel. I don't know if you guys ever played Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 Yuri's Revenge. Because this is going to be a very niche thing I'm about to talk about. But for Yuri's faction, he had slave miners. And it was literally like this big truck that would go out to the ore fields. And instead of scooping it up, he had slaves. And then have little shovels they'd carry the ore in. But if you blew up a slave miner as an opposing faction, like if you were fighting Yuri, it would liberate the slaves and they would be on your side and you could use them, and they were useless in a fight. Like they had shovels, but they were so happy about it. Like you click on them and they'd have lines like, "Got my shovel right here," or "Swinging away." And it was just so fun to go beat down a bunch of robots with my shovel. And say those in a squeaky little voice. Russell, this is live. Apparently the next PTU is going to be Eva Cotti with the NDA, which is a little exciting. Yeah, I'm sorry, Luna. I just, like, even right now, my bones feel like sludge. I just feel 30 pounds heavier than I actually am in all the wrong directions. And it's just nice to sit down, you know? Hey, Star. Good to see you, man. Oh, it is foggy. Hardcore. Ugh. Yeah, biker. Apparently 4.02 is going to be indie aid, which maybe they're just returning to the old school, or maybe there's something cool coming, and they want it to be a surprise, which it won't be. It'll be leaked instantly, but at least, you know, it's got people talking again. All right, I flew all the way here to put a purple skin on this thing.
Landing gear deployed.
And yeah, Dragnos, I didn't stick around to dig trenches. I did dig up some rare samples. I also did try the ultimatum, the little pocket nuke pistol.
Warning, you are leaving.
And the ultimatum in Helldivers is really nice, but it's so hard for me to give up my my Senator, my revolver. Because aesthetically, the revolver just gets me. There's something about desperately switching from my primary weapon to the revolver and just plugging something in front of me. That just feels very cinematic. And two, well, I've got 40 rounds for it. Yeah, Raymond, I think it's supposed to hit tonight. Exactly, Dragnos. Like, I like to charge tanks with my revolver, you know? I put on the anti-explosive armor, run down a tank, play Ring Around the Rosie with it, blow it up. It's fun. Ah, yes. So this is the reason I had to fly all the way back, is because I named the Carrack La Langosta, which is just the lobster in Spanish, according to Google Translate. If someone actually speaks Spanish and wanted to tell me if that is correct or not.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
This is where you tell me that I'm wrong, or Google is wrong, and it's,
Your
I don't know,
vehicle has been moved to our storage
Lobstero. What were the other ships? I don't have a Zeus right now. I don't feel like I'm melting a Zeus.
Please visit us again.
It was Cutter and Pisces. Exactly, Raymond. Like in Mass Effect, when using a heavy pistol in the first one, I always put the rail extension on and then another rail extension. So it's maximum damage and maximum heat. I love me a slow firing, heavy punch handgun. So Biker, there's only a couple of ships that you can name. It's Hammerhead, Carrack, 600i, maybe the 890?
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Bud, I actually finished phase 2. I'm sorry, not Bud, Apple. Bud, it is good to see you, though. But Apple actually finished all mine fairly quickly. Now, I did the Headhunter Outpost missions. But basically, you show up, you blow up some things at the Outpost. And these are supplies, not people, so they don't even run around. And, then you leave. Sometimes you gotta fight people, but I got all mine done, I think, within an hour, 2 hours. Now, the only bad thing is you do have to jump to all the different planets, so make sure you bring something with a fuel tank. Right, and the MSR. Yeah, you can name the Star Runner. I forgot about that. And the reclaimer. Thank you, Macho. And thank you, Chris. I'm glad to know that Langosta is correct. Now, am I butchering it? Probably. But it is nice to know that at least we were in the neighborhood. Sorry, I'm going to look at least at the paints that I was able to put on, because aside from the Carrack, I haven't really seen them yet. Man, Apple, I hope that is what was broken too, buddy. I've got a friend who plays exclusively on a laptop, like he's bedridden. And when I say bedridden, I mean bedridden. So desktop doesn't really work. Laptop is more his speed. And this has been going out, and he had the whole, Geek Squad Best Buy warranty on it. And they have been yanking his chain around constantly. And he has been sans laptop for over a month now, because I sent it back to repair it. Got it back. They didn't actually fix the issue. Sent it back, and now it's just kind of been in a weird limbo. Really, Chris? Well, maybe I don't speak Spanish like Peggy Hill after all. That's not too bad. I'm not a huge fan of having the actual logos on there, but I mean, like, if a company or group was giving me something, they'd probably want their logo on it. So I get that. And the sad face isn't too bad. It's not too bad at all. Hey, Michael. No, Apple, I get that, man. I get that. Like, you have all the resources, you want to be able to actually use them. Just making sure both sides have a computer. Also, Casey, good to see you. Right, Carl. I do have... Okay, so here's my thing. I actually have an OG Corsair on my other account. And I would like to move it to this account. But to do that, I have to spend money. I have to basically melt it, rebuy it with cash, and then re-gift it. And I don't want to do that. Like, I like the Corsair, but not enough to do that.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
They do, Raymond. And the other ones use like a... I forget what Citizens for Pyro uses.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Yeah, no, Apple, I feel that. Hey, Phaedrus. Oh, no. Well, I mean, I guess you can't hear me either way, but... Hope the work call goes all right. Oh, Persuader, I know. Persuader, I have a Big Benny's machine. I have the original Big Benny's pledge. Wait, these are fuel points. I don't know if you can even pull that out. No. Are you telling me when I renamed the Carrack that I lost my purple livery? Are you serious? You mean... Wow. Okay, so folks, don't rename your Carrack when you have stuff equipped to it. Well, at least 4.02 is around the corner, right? I also renamed it when I had cargo on it, so I lost 800,000. Well, you see, Persuader, the thing is, I had it on there, and I flew it around, and I was like, man, I can't wait to show this off on stream. And then I decided that I needed to rename my ship, the Lobster, in Spanish, and turns out I have invalidated The entire reason I flew out here. Ah, poor old pitiful me. Can I even access my Big Benny's machine? How can I pull that up? Would I do that from the freight elevator? Like, can I pull out a chair here? I assume I have to do this from the freight elevator. I'm gonna see if I can pull it out. Well, that's silly. That's silly. I feel like a silly boy now.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Ooh,
retrieval
get
system.
in. Where we drive? Well, okay, you're lurking. You don't gotta tell me where we're driving. I'm at least gonna get a caterpillar here, in case we start out doing some cargo or something.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Instead of I named it La Langosta, which is just Spanish for the lobster. Yeah, see, Gideon, I'm gonna need an explanation on that. I had to go look up who Dick Turpin was so I could get that joke in Good Omens. It is going to be really hard for me to track down. D20. Can I not even pull my my Big Bennies? I know they said there were a few things that they were having to fix, or you know, adjust. I'm gonna try this out. I've never actually decorated my hangar. I feel like decorating is just a fancy word. I can't pull my liquor cabinet? Ooh. Ooh. I mean, wait, I've been wearing subscriber gear since 4.0 came out. Come here, fishies. Now, where do you go? Can I just... Does it just... Do you just put it anywhere? Hold on. Does this stuff not snap? Do you just... Do you just toss it around your hangar like trash? Hold up. So you're telling me that the whole hangar decoration that everyone got excited for, and then all these people spent hours decorating their hangar, so you could just... So it's not like the old hangars where there were spots that you put things. That made sense. You just freeball it. Does that say blue hair? Why does that say blue hair? It's a helmet. You can't even see the hair. You know, Star, I actually did. And Phaedrus, that's what I want to know. So I've never actually pulled out any of my flair to try decorating. I had no idea it was so... Yeah, those aren't actually on there. Like I had no clue. Oh, I can get my locker though. Oh, overkill. I was a little cruddy. Little cruddy. Little crappy. And I can't get my locker from another. Okay, so you know what? I'll just leave the fish tank out. I'll just leave the fish tank out. I don't know what I expected. Overkill, I'm a little better. I don't think I was sick. I think I was just feeling really crappy. Well, Rojo, I lost my purple skin for my Carrick, which was the whole reason that I came out here. I can't even move my jukebox. Did you know, back in the day when the jukebox first came out, it opened up a music folder in your game, and you could upload MP3s to that folder and play those MP3s in your hangar. I used to walk around my hangar listening to Louis XIV, and it did that wonderful echo thing like you're actually in a hangar. So it's like you're on your own little garage, and you're listening to your you know, mid-2000s rock, jamming to some Louis XIV, pretending you're going to be a spaceman. And I don't know if it works anymore. I haven't tried it in, God, probably 9 years.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Well,
retrieval system.
now I know about decorating. Ooh, that really just burns my biscuit. Now, which one of you did I actually put this paint job on? Let's find out.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Can't even show off the Carrick painting. Or the painting, the skin. Yeah, Raymond, it was quite nice.
Welcome.
I mean, there's a chance that it's...
vehicle
Well, no,
retrieval
because you
system.
can't access the... you can't access hangars anymore. Darn.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
But yeah, Raymond, like it came with some of the end-game soundtrack, and you could put your own custom music in there. And, you know, as someone who still has his CD case from high school in the floorboard of his car, because clearly I just never grew as a person, you know, it's nice. It's nice. Nah, Seneth is just it's annoying that I came all this way and I don't have it. I'm just gonna go back to my cat. Lights, please. That is a purple. That is a nice purple. Like, okay, if I could get this shade of purple, but for the whole ship, without the Headhunter logo, oh, that'd be so nice. That's what it looks like in third person. You know, overkill, like, I never really get to use it. But it's such a fun little ship, you know? Exactly, Raymond. Oh, no, that's nice. That's nice. Like, the logo isn't huge. It's just off to the sides. That's good. That's good. See, I can live with that. Yeah, Martine. Yeah. You know, it cost me 800,000 credits and a purple skin to name that thing. So now maybe I should rename it to the 800,000 Purple Lobster. What would that even be? How would you say that correctly in Spanish? It's been a long time since I took Spanish class, and unfortunately living in tiny town Arkansas did not give me a lot of opportunity to use it.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Overkill, how to say, or, hold on. I got this. ¿Cómo se dice en español the $800,000 Purple Lobster? I probably don't have enough, enough characters for that.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Oh, thank you, Macho. That looks like it might be over 32 characters. CIG has a thing about 32 characters. Negative Pete. I am at Area 18. I'm gonna see if I have a... Oh, right, I gotta finish cleaning.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I can do that right quick. Get all my fancy paint jobs on the regular Caterpillars. Well, the pirate and the regular.
Your insurance claim. Your vehicle has been moved. Please visit us again.
Trying to remember what all the other Caterpillar skins that I have are. Huh, not much. Why don't we rock the ghoulish green on the Best in Show today? Why not?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Speaking of...
Vehicles. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit.
Hold on, now I'm getting different answers. Ochocientos. Is that how you actually say 800,000 in Spanish? I feel like my counting only ever went up to 10. Huh. Right, they haven't fixed the paint job application yet on the Best in Show. So my landing gear will be green, but nothing else will be. Oh, CIG. Never change. Literally, the paint job will never change. Yeah, Coyote, that's fair. Call this little thing the frog leg. There you are, Gaz. Don't worry, I'm good for it. It's a solid thing. Yeah, no, I'm good for it, Gaz. Ooh, honestly, Smools. Okay, like if you're already at the Stanton Gateway, I try not to take too much from the Gateway because it's mostly designed for you know, whole seas and things like that. But if you're taking stuff back through, ooh, man. I think the best thing, maybe, and this is a huge maybe, is pressurized ice. And even then, you're not going to get a lot for it. Like, if you're already going back to Stanton, man, I would just go back empty. I don't think it's worth risking the ice. Because, like, yeah, you're not going to spend a lot on it. But you're not going to make a lot either. Like, I don't think it's worth the time it takes to load up. See, guys, I'm logging in. I'm going to my wallet. I'm going. No, but guys, I said that I would get your money too after selling the cargo. And I keep my word unless I don't feel like it or it's inconvenient. Better stop before those clip me. Of course, Gaz. Besides, like, what am I gonna do with all this cash? Actually, that's what I should figure out. What am I gonna do with all this cash? I should give somebody the money for a caterpillar. Punishing myself? No, man, this is my favorite paint. So Casey, I did try to put the it technically has the ghoulish green paint on it, but it's bugged. And the best in show overrides the ghoulish green. In fact, if you look, you can see the one part that is affected, the frog legs back here. That's the only way you can tell the paint job is on here. Honestly, Wade, that's not a bad idea, buddy. How close are you? Oh yeah, Casey, I do remember, because I was like, huh, it totally used to work, but you know, it turns out it don't work. Not anymore. Maybe they'll fix it. I should go submit that as one of the most annoying bugs of 4.0, that my best in show caterpillar can't wear other skins. You're at 6.6 mil. What does it take to get into a cat these days? 12 and some change? From Pyro to Stanton. Ooh. I still feel like ship size plays a lot into it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's really good to take back. Omnipoxy, Stims, Zapian. Let's just see what's got the best margin, shall we? Now, Raymond, is this station to station trading, or are we just looking at absolutely anything? Oh yeah, Casey. No, I remember. We talked about it on Discord and everything. I just thought that maybe they would have, you know, fixed it by now with the 0.01, but never mind. Oh, wait, I can just pull it up on Urkel. Besides, I think you have to go to Loreville to buy it anyway. Or Pyro. You could buy it in Pyro. Buy a Pyro Caterpillar. All right, so I know how I'm going to start my cargo empire. Hashtag cargo empires. So I'll work up enough money to get a caterpillar. Give somebody a caterpillar, they start trading. And they just send a little bit of cash to me. And then I keep doing that and I get multiple people. And they all send cash to me, and then they get enough money for a caterpillar. And they give someone else the money for a caterpillar. And, you know, then that person hauls for them and gives them a little bit of money. And, you know, it's kind of like a pyramid. You see, like I start at the top, and I get a bunch of people under me with caterpillars, and the money just comes. Oh, no, that's a pyramid scheme. That's a pyramid scheme. Yeah, I just realized that is quite literally a pyramid scheme. I am not smart today. I mean, okay, but if you think... no. Nope, still a pyramid scheme. I say, because, like, I'm doing all the work, but the thing is, it doesn't guarantee that I'm going to make money, because they could just take the caterpillar and jet, and then I never see money. Darn. That was... Ah. You know, Pete, I did, and then we had that update, and I lost all my upgrades. I mean, you know, Kai, technically a pyramid scheme isn't even that illegal. I mean, there's so many out there these days. I mean, look at Avon, Cincy, and, you know, they've just restructured to multi-level marketing schemes. $12.5 million. That's what we need for a caterpillar. Actually, Pete, I want to try making a stealth caterpillar. And I know that sounds silly, but, you know, when you expect a caterpillar to show up at 30 kilometers on radar, it's surprising when it doesn't. That too, Coyote. Yeah, see, overkill. That's it. Like, you remember all that Avon stuff, like the special Avon bottles used to be a thing. I know my grandmother had a bunch of Avon stuff that somebody sold her. Or Tupperware parties. You guys remember those? Are those still a thing? Do people have Tupperware parties? Am I dating myself? Ah, Smools, you didn't have cargo, did you? Yeah, Raymond, wasn't there like an insult over there? Like, your dad sells for Avon or something like that? I swear I remember hearing that and thinking that was the most cruel schoolyard put down ever. Well, Pete, I might be dating myself a little bit. Ooh, Seahorn, I've never heard of Longaburger. Tell me about Longaburger. Yeah, see, Gaz, that's how it goes, man. Like, you hit up your friends and family and you get those initial sales, but then it's like, oh, I don't want to talk to her. She's just gonna sell me Avon. Or now it's like supplements and stuff. I had a friend who really got heavy into all the Cincy stuff, which is plug in candles? A ditch digger? What's wrong with a ditch digger? Unless that is like a euphemism for something horrible and I just don't know it, and I've just, I don't know, insulted half of Ireland just by saying it. See, KC, I never actually got to see Edward Scissorhands. It's on the list. There's a huge swath of movies that are cultural icons that I never got to see. Ah, gotcha, Gideon. Gotcha. Oh, the bus.
Shield system online. Landing gear down.
Ah, gotcha, Horn. Okay. Yeah, no, that never really hit up my neck of the woods, I guess. Is that a... The crap is that? It's a freelancer over there. What is... Oh, it's a Star Lancer in distress. Ooh, I never read about that one, Gideon. Oh, Gaz, I remember Schwann's. It was the only service that came out to where I lived because, you know, we were in the middle of the country. Well, I think somebody had a bad delivery. I mean, Horn, that's fair, but still, you know, like, I'll listen to any sales pitch. All these ships in the way of my cargo. Let's see if any of these work.
Landing complete.
Like, people should get fined for littering in this game. See, Macho, sadly where I live, there is no Jack in the Box. Arkansas is devoid of a lot of amazing things. Like, we've got Waffle House, which is nice. But Taco Cabana? Nah. And to be fair, Taco Cabana is kind of a Texas-only thing. So yeah, Taco Cabana, Jack in the Box, 7-Elevens. Like, there are no 7-Elevens in Arkansas. Ooh. Ooh, Mike. Oh, that sounds so wonderful. What? Kai, hold on. Rogers has a Jack. How does Rogers get something before Little Rock? Or wait. Northwest Arkansas. Right. Because Northwest Arkansas is a new cultural epicenter. Well, Wolf, aside from the usual hangar issues or elevator issues, it seems to be okay. Spools, can you jump at all? Like, reset your power, like with, I think F8? Sometimes that helps. You might just be close to a sun. Raymond, that sounds delightful. Oh, boo. I guess no food today. I mean, I can always see what they got in stock and then come back later on a server that works. Well, Smools, you don't have any cargo, right? I would just log out and log back in. Oh, only 45 SCU. Bump that.
Hello.
All right, so wait, you said you were at how many millions? 6 millions? You think there might be cargo on there? I doubt it. 6.6 millions. Tell you what. Let us go ahead and get you into that caterpillar. Ah, man, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. That way, if you feel like calling, you can do it. Besides, you got them caterpillar paint still, right? From way back in the day, the icebreaker paint. We were around for that, right? But okay, so stuffed. I don't know if you're noticing this stuffed, but it takes me about 2 to 3 minutes to open my wallet. So there's that. The elevators that are required for loading and unloading cargo at Outpost break half the time, and there's no way to fix them. Here, Wade. Here's 7 million for everything that you do. That way, you should have a bit of money left over for cargo. So stuff, there's that. Most of the time, you can't even load in. If you do load in, elevators are having lots of issues. You see all this cargo that's been abandoned? It's because they have missions to drop them off here. But guess what? It doesn't work. So I cannot buy cargo or sell cargo here. Look at that. Look at that. That's what's going on, Avocado. That's why you have to buy station to station. Hold on. So Raymond. You had a coal man. A man who brought coal. And you warm yourself with the coal. Like, you set it on fire and you warm the house with it, right? Raymond, I'm an Anvik. I'm probably about to head to Caltag. Sorry, I know it sounds like my mind is blown by that. And it is, a little bit. Just living in such a warm place that I do. Like, the idea of using coal for warmth just seems so
Landing gear up.
alien. Okay, so you guys, okay, so maybe it's like a European thing, or maybe they have some of that up north and I just don't know about it. Like, we had a fireplace, but we just chopped wood. And truth be told, it's not like it ever got super cold, you know? Man, Wolf, hiding in that as a kid, that sounds like a cautionary tale. There's Calvin. Yeah, I see, Motherfig, that's fair. Like, Arkansas, it is impossible to stand anywhere in Arkansas outside and not see a tree.
Auto drive is now on.
Yeah, overkill. And we still have coal burning plants here, you know, for electricity. I just, like, really my only exposure to coal, and it's not, you know, the exact same kind, is charcoal. And that's for throwing on the grill and, you know, making burgers.
Drive is now off.
What do you guys want to bet that the elevators here aren't working either? Well, Benny, I'm not even sure I'll be able to have cargo yet. Although you're more than willing to, or more than welcome to come along. I might just end up having to do station to station trading.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, we'll just, I don't know, go to Pyro or something. I was gonna try to pick up some food, but I don't think we're going to get to. Yeah, Kai, that's fair. I'm gonna bet that Star Runner actually has a working elevator. Oh, that makes sense, Raymond. Oh my God, there's a man out there.
Landing complete.
Well, this is awkward.
Engines offline.
Oh no, Benny, I mean like fresh food, like the commodity. Like I was gonna pick up some fresh food for trade because it's a massive profit margin. But it also kind of relies on these hangars working, or these elevators working. If he's got a working elevator, I'm going to assume this one's not going to work, but you know, I could maybe sneak onto his ship. Doesn't work either. All right, let me see if I can send you an invite. Come on, friend list, work. Work. There he is. Yeah, Macho, like usually if it's open, you're good to go. But I've come across quite a few closed ones that actually do work. For example, that one right there. He appears to be loading cargo. So that one does work, and when we flew by it, it was closed. What we're gonna do? Buy our cargo. If there's any cargo here. God, I hope there's cargo.
Hi.
Holy crap, there is a full load. Now we're just going to kindly wait for him to get out of the way. Hey, boss. Let's move the ship over. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should start working on my hauling contracts. I just don't wanna.
Engines online. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
I mean, Gaz, I feel that, you know? I feel like I do it some days. Man, Raymond, that sounds like a different time. Different time indeed. Okay, is this man going to leave?
Landing gear down.
I hope he didn't just go in there to buy cargo, because I bought it all. Oh, yeah, Gaz, yeah. No, when it's stuff like, oh, you can win a thing, then that's when it's like, I'm doing this to do the thing, and I'm getting it over with. Sir, are you going to... yeah, no, he's probably very disappointed. Is it creepy just following him with my magic binoculars? Is that wrong? Is that creepy? Oh, no, Persuader, like, while he was unloading his cargo, I went and actually bought up all the cargo, so he's about to scram. I hope. Ooh, I am sorry, boss.
Landing
I
complete.
haven't really had any of that lately. Which I'm thankful for. Okay, that should be enough. He's boogieing out. Oh, Gideon, I have no idea. There's so many different things coming out. Oh, not this again. Yeah, I hope this is definitely on that list of annoying bugs to fix. Oh yeah, up is down. There we go. I'll load this quickly. just hear a ship. Like I just heard a ship. Oh, Gaz, because if I use the cat tractor beam, I literally can't load the cargo. I can pull it out, can't load it. Yeah, see, Raymond, like growing up with like Thomas the Tank Engine, like a lot of the stuff that was described in Thomas just always seemed very, for lack of a better word, archaic. Like that's not the word I would have used, but it just always seemed like, I don't know, America's 1800s, like late 1800s. You know, I know there's better ships out there, but the Caterpillar will always be my favorite. Always. And that's why I keep flying it, despite there being other ships out there. Yeah, see, Raymond, I've never heard of Mary Robinson. Like, we always hear about Thatcher. And honestly, I feel like Thatcher's the only one we ever hear about over here. I mean, Overkill about, like, it was written, I want to say it started out in, like, what, the 40s, right? I feel like it was the 40s. Reverend Audrey was pretty old. Like, he wrote over his kids. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I know that one's a sore spot, to put it mildly. Lots of cargo. I don't get shot. I have not Overkill. I saw Thomas and the Magic Railway. Great Railroad Chase. Others. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Well, Raymond, you have no judgment from me because, one, not my country and also not my era. But just from the context that I have, that is a very brave thing to admit. See, Wolf, I don't know. There's a lot of pirates still in Stanton. There's actually a lot of pirates that hang around on the food route. But usually they set up between Anvik and Caltag. Now, KC, hold on. You know I gotta correct you. It's Thomas the Tank Engine. Not Thomas the Train. Not Thomas the Train Engine. Not Thomas the Tank. Thomas the Tank Engine.
Engines online. Launch complete.
Hey, you and me both up. You and me both. I remember as a child having all the books, and then I want to say in 1996, 1997, I got the complete collected works of Reverend Audrey, like all bound in this wonderfully done book. I want to say with like gilt pages and everything. Was that the one with the tugboats? I never watched it. For some reason, I had a thing against it. Yeah, Macho. Like, now, Macho, you can stealth a vulture pretty well. You can actually get it down pretty quiet. But the best place to salvage, especially if you're in a larger ship like a reclaimer. I said larger ship, like there's, you know, multiple alternatives. Is definitely the belt. Overkill I would be if they actually sold over here. Hornby doesn't really have American market share. There's this weird thing where model railroading is segregated by region. Like in America, you can only buy American trains. In Europe, you can only buy European, and Japan, well, you get the idea. So if you want something from another country, you gotta go out of your way and find an importer. Like, I would love to get some of the Japanese bullet trains. My only problem, though, is that I need them to be DCC. And, DCC is just not a thing in Japan. They don't run DCC. So I would either have to find someone who's good enough to install a decoder, or God forbid, do it myself. I've done that, and that is a nightmare that I never want to do again. Well, overkill, that's also part of it, too, is a volume. Like, the model railroad industry isn't exactly exploding right now. Yeah, now with guitar amps, yeah, no, that's a little bit different, but like, I don't know if you've ever seen Kato. They're a Japanese manufacturer. Their American branch over here is basically just this little warehouse in Chicago. You know, Gaz, I don't think so, but you could easily model that. Huh. Interesting. No, tactics is not that bad. You guys have some nice museums. I say that, man. Like, I have spent all of maybe 3 nights in Chicago. Like, every now and then I take the train, I take Amtrak up to Chicago, walk around a little bit, and then take it back. So, you know, a tourist. Although, okay, tactics. I got a question, man. And this is gonna sound like a really stupid question, but just stick with me if you can. Where do people in big cities get groceries? Because like I live in Arkansas. I live in Little Rock, Arkansas, which is the largest city in Arkansas, but the city is only like, hold on, actually I'm gonna go look it up. Okay, so the population of Little Rock is 203,000 people. And Little Rock is very spread out. Everything in Arkansas is spread out. Like, you have to drive everywhere. Anyway, you know, here we have Walmarts. We're famous for them. But like, if you're in a big city, like I went to LA and, you know, Chicago, and, you know, I walked around a lot, and I never saw like I saw plenty of restaurants and things like that. Like, how do you... Or, like, how do you do the whole... Like, okay, if you don't have a car, like, if you actually have public transit, do you just carry your groceries home? Like, do they actually do, like, the show thing where they have, like, the paper bag and the baguette and the broccoli sticking out and stuff? Do they just... Oh, Wolf, I was actually in the residential areas. I actually, I went all over. And, like, I was around tons of, like, apartments and things like that, and I was trying to figure out, like, there was, like, this little corner shop, but it wasn't, like, a grocery store. They just had a bunch of odd general things. It felt like a gas station version of a Walmart. Okay, so I'm gonna bet that city folk probably buy groceries different than country folk, because yeah, see guys, I had that too. I had my pannier bags on my bike, and I would buy just, you know, small amount of groceries. But like here, people love to stock up on like 30 pounds of frozen chicken and massive boxes of things, and like they'll fill up the entire trunk of their SUV, you know, like they'll have 2 shopping carts stuffed to the brim. So getting that home logistically, you know, as like a commuter seems impossible. I'm gonna guess you guys just buy things for like every couple of days, like just one small bag you could carry home. Yeah, at Seahorn a couple of times a week. That sounds nice. Because like around here, people do like a once a month run, or once every, you know, 2 weeks. I assume more if they have kids, because, you know, kids eat like no other. But really, man, you're gonna park right in the middle. Right in the middle. Right in the stinking middle. That's what you get. That's what you get. I didn't even do that. Do you work? You know what? Let's find out. Yeah, at Seaway, that's what I used to do. Like, when I was really into using my bike, I would just go shopping on my bike. And, of course, you know, weight on your bike is everything, so you can't buy a bunch of stuff. Okay, you know what? I'm not that far out. We're gonna go investigate. I don't want to be parked too close to that vehicle building. Boss, I believe I'm using DirectX. You give me a second, I can verify, but I don't think I have enabled Vulkan. Yeah, at Sea Overkill, I buy a lot of frozen vegetables. And I know those aren't as good, but they're certainly cheaper. Let's see. Graphics. Yeah. Still in good old DirectX. All right, before we move you, Spirit. See if any of these actually work. You there, boy. Nope. Yeah, like, it's always been good to me, Horn. You know, as long as I let it simmer. It's, my God. Well, odds are on this one not working. Huh. Interesting. Well, you got to go. At least they were nice enough to leave it open. Yeah, see, I've never seen an Aldi. Are you serious? Are you telling me I cannot unlock? Ooh. And I bet the shields are up, aren't they? Yep. Yeah, see, overkill. I let my usually simmer in sauce. I don't boil it. I'm a Butsu. I'd shoot it open if I wasn't an armistice, but you know. Oh, I'll punch the door, all right. I'll punch the door with a freaking caterpillar. Dear CIG, if I get reported for this, I just want you to remember this is your poor game design, not me. It was never me. I am a special boy who does not deserve anything unkind. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I can work with that. No. No, see, Charik, I was... Cooler heads prevailed. Come on back. See, I was fine. Now, why won't that? Oh, this is gonna be one of those, isn't it? Ugh. Okay. Okay, so one of those is bugged. That's cool. All right, I think we have maybe 4 to 6 SCU to work with. KC, I'm at Thetis. And Wes, it depends entirely, man. I would say an hour. Depending on what I'm doing. Low ball 300,000. High ball probably 800,000 to 1 million, maybe. But it depends on the run, how efficient I'm being, what's available. Like, there's tons of reliable runs that you can do. What are you shipping at us, like, ship-wise? What do we got to work with? I mean, get in, I could. I don't have a whole lot right now. And Major, I need one. I guess I could go ahead and take a drink while I wait. Oh, Carrick, Starlancer, and Cat. All right, so Wes, if your wife doesn't mind flying, you can actually double run that Carrick and Caterpillar. And you could do things like Zapian or Stims or what have you. Auto load it at the stations or manually load, but you know, Carrick I would auto load a Carrick. But if you do that, yeah, man, you've got like 700, 800 SCU to work with. Easy. Red wee wee. That sounds like I might need to see a doctor. Yeah, I get it. I'd like to. I've got a few that I'm quite proud of. I would like to get a hold of the Rapido has just recently put out the Amtrak Turbo Liner. And I'd really like to get my hands on that. Huh, yeah, that is broken back there. So it looks like we can only load 6 SCU at a time. That's... But we're in armistice. Not like anything's going anywhere. Now, Wes, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Pirate? Because that's where I spend most of my time doing my large hauls. But as long as you keep it to stations, like I have not encountered anyone being hostile. To me, anyway. Now, at the gates, you might get a little bit of a tiff at a gate. But, man, if you did a double run from, like, Rat's Nest or whatever, like, if you took, like, Zapian or Stims and used both a Caterpillar and a Carrick at the same time and took them back to Stanton, you would make... Hold on, let me send this down right quick, all right? Let me just... Okay, let me grab my calculator. Yeah, the asteroids are bad. We try not to. Okay, so you buy your Zapian for 1944. We sold the Zapian. Roll 1. And you don't have to do it, like, you can just stay in Pyro. Okay, so 2053. That's not right. 704. That's 760 in SCU. So 760. Yeah, you can make about 600,000 off both those ships. And that's just if you load the big boxes, not all the 2 SCUs. Caterpillar is really bad about not having access to its full cargo. Stims, you could probably make a little bit more, actually. If you ran both of those to, I want to say Arc L1. I'd have to see what the stim demand at Arc L1 is, though. Oh, boy. Okay, let's crawl up there. Really overkill. Where did you dig that up? Are we getting leaks again? Yeah, at Sea West, what I do with a cat, I don't even fully load the thing, man. I just throw the 1624s in it and go. I do not bother with all the 2 SCU boxes because I feel like you spend more time on those than you do for what you'd make off of them. So if you just settle for the Caterpillar only holding 384, it just saves a lot of pain in your life. Nice overkill. Does it say anything about fixing the cargo elevators? Be nice if it did. But yeah, Wes, like with a Carrick, you can auto load the thing in about 6 minutes, maybe 7 minutes, and really have to worry a whole lot. Like, you can just kind of idle make money with that one. And with Pyro, since you're just jumping station to station, you pull out of your hangar, you align for the jump. That's it. Minimal flying. And you could do it around here, too. There's just not as much going from station to station, I feel like. Which is kind of weird. Oh, dang it. Be nice if I could use the full grid, but I'll work with what I got. And I know Pyro seems scary, but it is just Stanton wearing a leather jacket. Like, if you don't go down to a planet, there's a good chance you're never going to get shot. Well, planet and maybe at the gate. I don't know if I'd go to the gate with cargo on your first time. Yeah, Arcturus, that's true. Caterpillar is old. Caterpillar came out 10 months before Boxes ever did. Yeah, Zenith, like, I feel like most actual piracy still occurs in Stanton. Oh, Wes, that's fair. And you can always double up the carrick too. Like you can easily make, I would say, 600,000 to almost $1 million an hour with a carrick in Pyro. Just auto loading and unloading. It really is overkill. It really is. Alright, please buy all my food so I don't have to load it all back up. Yeah. See, I just made 800,000 on that run. See, what I'm not gonna do though is bring that Vexilite back with me. Now, granted, you can't always get a hold of food like that. It's not always gonna happen, but when it does happen, No, Arcturius, that's a good way to earn it. I mean, how much time did that take me? We're all contracted cards. Yeah, exactly. How much did you make in 5 minutes? I mean, that probably took me, what, nearly an hour solo? Oh, I understand leaky pockets. There we go. Really, Wes? I don't think I've ran into that at all. Like, I believe you, it's just not something I've encountered. I'm really hoping to see this thing get an update. Tell you what, we might try a stem run through the gate. Yeah, Smools, have fun slowing down. There's a couple of runs can do in Stanton. It's just weirdly they've made Stanton I, don't know. 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 I, don't know like, there's not a lot of stuff in Stanton. Like, you could do medical supplies out to Hurl 1. Probably make about 300k a run in a Caterpillar, but I don't think it would actually hold up. Let's go to Pyro. Good old Pyro. Yeah, like, gold's all right. Yeah, gold to Arc L1. Problem is getting enough gold. Like, you can pick it up at Arc L3 and Crew L5, but very rarely do they have enough in stock. Ooh, I am starting to feel a little weak, though. Now, Wolf, does the distribution centers actually have cargo? Like, can you actually buy from them now? I've been burned on them so much. Yeah, no, Smools, I feel you there. Ah, just the contracts. Okay. Yeah, no, I might actually start work on my contracts. Sure would be cool if my radar worked. Oh, hey, it's Wade. Vanguard. Just watching that set up the gateway isn't worrisome. No cargo, though, so. Just let it bounce us back and forth. Vanguard closing in. Yeah, Wes. Wes, I don't know if you have access to it, but there is a, there's a spreadsheet out there that has a bunch of numbers on it for doing trade runs. Now, it does not list demand, nor does it list refresh rate, and I think a lot of the things that well, some of the things it lists are wrong as far as suggested routes, but it's a nice way to see what to expect. And once I get out of here and I get back into the pipe, I will copy paste it into chat. That way you can at least know what to expect and from where. I do it now, but you know, I gotta fly, so. You think so, Wolf? Had to wait for somebody else to open it, maybe? Ooh, although I think next station I hit, I might have to log from there. Because, yeah, I am starting to really feel it. So I'm going to head out to Rat's Nest.
Contact.
Tell me Wade is red again to me. All right. And so here's the thing about when it says contact. Don't bother looking around trying to figure out what it is. You're gonna run from it anyway. So just get out of the area and go. No, I'm curious. I've been feeling kind of weak and under the weather the last couple of days, and while today is better, I feel like I'm being sapped of my strength and need to go lie down. And Rat's Nest is usually where I hang out anyway, so. Ah, thank you, Wade. Oh, motherfucker. Thank you, Motherfig. Thank you, man. Oh, there it goes. There's that awful no good thing. Thank you, Gaz. God, pizza actually does sound good. I could just lay in bed and eat pizza. God, that'll probably make me feel even worse, but I do like pizza. Thank you, Gaz. Thank you, Motherfig. Extra sauce. Always extra sauce, Wade. Light cheese, extra sauce. You know, Ark Curious, what I miss most about my pharmacy job, driving all over Arkansas and Texas, delivering medicine, some of the most weird, far-off places, the lunches. And mostly it was gas stations or, you know, fast food. Like, I didn't get to stop in and eat at, I don't know, Despero's bougie Italian or whatever. But just getting to grab and go some of these, like, dairy bar burger joints or well, actually some good gas station food, or, you know, someone's little hut on the side of the road that they sold tacos out of. Yeah, Wade, mine's stock. I did have an Erebos in it, but 4.01 fixed that. And I just haven't got around to replacing it yet. No, Gaz, I get that, dude. I get that. Best spaghetti I ever had was out of a gas station on the Mississippi State line. Interestingly enough, the gas station it came out of had a Subway. And the Subway looked like trash, but the gas station food was heavenly. Oh yeah, no, wait, the base paint job on the Caterpillar is wonderful. I'm just, you know, oh, me and skins. I like to show off. Hey, Rishi. Ooh, that is bright. Yeah, Smools. Icebreaker has been... Like, Icebreaker's just been one of the best skins they ever came out with. Like, that metallic blue, metallic white. Oh. Oh.
Quantum fuel at 25%.
Man, you know, like, I'm gonna have to go back and actually upgrade this ship. Wade did get there a heck of a lot faster, and he spent less fuel. You should overkill. It's a nice paint. Hold on. I am sans cargo. Whenever you get these ships that are just drifting out here, you should always check them. Unless, of course, it's a Scorpius. Because the Scorpius isn't going to have... I do apologize, guys. I'm gonna get one more run in, but like I said, I can feel myself fading, and I need to go spend some time in bed again. Ooh, Pro. I've seen that one before. I don't know if you have a workaround. Have you tried different... Not...
That's Star Citizen, baby.
Well, I guess we had to get one in. Had to get one in. Had to get one in. Wait, I don't know what just happened. I was going into my hangar. My hangar no longer existed. I tried to slowly pull out and I exploded, which, you know, happens at my age sometimes. I just want to make sure I've got my drip. I want to make sure my stuff survived because I like the stuff that I've been wearing. Okay, yeah. It all survived. Where's my backpack? It's probably this one. Yeah, it's invisible. Okay. I may have lost a gun and a tractor beam, though. Yeah, I think I just lost a max lift. So I guess I'll have to go travel to... Who's got one of those? Gaslight? Starlight? One of those has tractor beams? Well, don't. Yeah, Wes, but I got it back. See? I'm good. I'm good. You know, I've actually died a couple of times. I've just retrieved it each time. You should ask Wade about my Hull C issues. Oh, it's still here. It's just visible. And nothing was lost. Except my caterpillar. I guess I should claim that right.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Destroyed. Gee, I wonder whose
Your
fault that
insurance
was.
claim has been sent.
Not me.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
All right. Well, I guess it is time to wrap that up. Definitely not gonna do trade now.
How's it going?
Nothing too exciting with me. You?
Oh, I appreciate that, Wes. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've died 3-4 times now in 4.0. And fortunately, I've been able to recover my gear. It is time for me to go. Yeah, I need to go lay down. I'm not feeling peachy keen, so you guys have a wonderful night. Enjoy your weekend. We will hopefully continue this on Monday. And as always, until next time, keep on trucking. Have a wonderful night, guys.